Hello and welcome along to Chelsea's podcast dedicated Chelsea transfer blog, which keeps you right up to date with all the very latest transfer news, rumours and gossip emerging from Stamford Bridge every day during the summer transfer window. And like, comment and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. The 23-year-old Leicester City star has shown his quality in the Premier League and will be a welcome addition at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea's early transfer activity has addressed a few issues. Timo Werner and Hakim Ziyech will add world-class attacking options for Frank Lampard, which may not look necessary on the face of things, but adding that calibre of player in any side will improve your chances of success. Yet most of the narrative now surrounds defensive reinforcements. For everything good about Lampard and Chelsea last season, there remain doubts over whether the former Blues midfielder has the aptitude to coach defensive systems successfully or indeed has the players to do that. While the former point requires more time for a fair reflection, the personnel is expected to change to some degree this summer. Aside from the goalkeeping situation, there is probably no better place for Lampard to strengthen that at left back. While Marcos Alonso and Emerson Palmieri provide good attacking threat, they tend to struggle on the defensive side, which subsequently allows sides to get at a vulnerable Chelsea backline. Sergio Reguilon and Nicolas Tagliafico have been linked with moves to Stamford Bridge in recent weeks. But Leicester City's Ben Chilwell has emerged as the most frequently linked option for Lampard to pursue. There have been reports that the Blues are close to sealing a deal for Chilwell after months of speculation surrounding a move, but Football London understands that this is premature and that, while a target, a deal for Chilwell remains in the balance. So, why does Lampard seemingly want the Leicester man so desperately? Perhaps the most obvious place to start is the fact that Chilwell is a relatively young homegrown player who has his best years ahead of him. Despite international football being put on hold, the left back is widely regarded as Gareth Southgate's best option going forward. A plethora of talent at right back heavily outweighs the options England have on the left, and Chilwell stands as the best option. Combined with the fact that he is 23 years old and has plenty of Premier League experience, those factors work in line with the type of squad that Lampard is looking to build. Continued minutes on the pitch for Mason Mount, Reece James and others last season indicated a shift in focus to long-term development of homegrown players. From a statistical perspective, Chilwell ranks as one of the most impressive full-backs in the Premier League, and progression under Brendan Rodgers last season showed signs of how good he can become. Rodgers' 4-1-4-1 system often looks to use full-backs in advanced areas, and Chilwell's individual output stands as pretty impressive. The 23-year-old ranked inside the top 30 players in the Premier League last season for attempted crosses with 3.48 per 90 minutes, whilst also registering a relatively good 3.34 expected assists (XA). Not only that, but his continued attacking involvement down the left saw a total of 105 progressive runs throughout the season, which ranks as the 9th best in the league. That level of output going forward suggests that he could replace Alonso, who, to his credit, has contributed well in attacking areas for the Blues. However, spending big money on a left-back who is impressive going forwards wouldn't be the best way for Chelsea to use their financial clout this summer. The club already have a good attacking option in Alonso, which makes the need for a defensively secure left-back all the more pertinent. In that respect, Chilwell presents a more well-rounded option for Lampard, and one that could perhaps solve issues that have been apparent with Alonso or Emerson in the side. The 23-year-old was ranked well in several key areas compared to other full-backs last season, by providing a well-rounded set of skills both in terms of offensive and defensive metrics. Chilwell stands as the best option for Lampard this summer. A market void of any real alternatives to the 23-year-old means that the Blues could be forced to spend big on Chilwell. However, improving a key area of the pitch does come at a cost, and it looks as though the Stamford Bridge hierarchy are willing to do that with the England international. Chilwell himself may not be the finished product that Chelsea would ideally want to be signing, but, as mentioned above, he provides several impressive strengths that can be developed over the coming years. The Blues clubs have already shown that they are willing to capitalize on the market with Werner, for example, and doing so with Chilwell could put them in a promising position for the long term beyond next season.